Hey, welcome back everyone. It's me here again, PCJ, your friend and host, sharing with you a awesome clearance haul I just picked up at Walgreens. We just wrapped up the month of October. I feel like October went by like that. In a blink of an eye, it was over. Of course, I've got a lot going on at the household here with the new little PCJ keeping me constantly busy during the daytime. I'm a stay-at-home dad right now, in case a lot of you didn't know that. I'm purposely home because we have a child, and I just want to be here for the kid. My wife feels better with me being here with the kid as well. We're not really a big fan of doing, daycare and whatnot, because just a lot of things, a lot of reasons. But I'm a stay-at-home dad. I'm Mr. Mom. I'm doing the house stuff here with the little PCJ, mainly taking up the most of the time. So when I do get these videos recorded, it's super fast, and hopefully I'll be able to edit them and get them ready to be posted. But was able to hit up a few Walgreens stores this past weekend because we just had Halloween on the 31st, Thursday last week, which, we had not much of a celebration that day. I know I sent some tweets out sharing with y'all, we had some stuff happening, some serious stuff happening, and unfortunately, it just was not a fun day. Halloween was not fun for me this year, and sadly won't be for a while now. But the great thing about, after the holiday is over is you go to the stores and they've got a lot of stuff that, didn't sell during the holiday season. And so they had to start marking it down to get rid of it so they can make room for the next stuff, which basically is going to be Christmas stuff, which is already in the stores. So I went to I want to say I went to a total about 6 or 7 different Walgreens all throughout Houston. And I was amazed at what I was able to find, because usually I don't find squat at some stores. Or if I do find anything, it's damaged and it's been beat up and knocked around. But I don't know if I just got lucky and people didn't see stuff, or at the same time, people that worked there were clearing out the back and realized, oh, whoops, we didn't even put this stuff out during the season. Let's hurry up and put it on the shelf now to get rid of it. And that's why I was able to find so much awesome stuff. Now, I shared with everyone out there on my Instagram page and on Twitter what I've, mostly what I've found, but I wanted to share with you in a video here some of the stuff as well. So we're going to talk about my Funko Pop haul and a couple other things. So we got a giant Funko Pop haul, which I was amazed with. And on top of that, everything was 90% off. I waited until the 90% off time to go check out Walgreens. I didn't want to bother with the whatever they do first, like 50 or 70 or whatever. I was like, I'm gonna wait till they do 90% off, and if I find something, I find something. Let's just take a chance. And I'm glad I did, because I found some awesome stuff. So starting off, I found 3 pops that I wanted last year when they released them, and I thought they were gonna only be exclusive to Spirit of Halloween stores. And they were going to be like, again, $13, roughly $12.50 to $13. Well, I got these. First of all the pops I'm going to show you, I got these 90% off. So after tax, they came out to be $1.18 each. So every pop you see here, I got for $1.18. Unbelievable deal. But of course, first I'm talking about the Hocus Pocus pops. I got 1, I got 2, I got 3. So I have all 3 of the Sanderson sisters that were released in pop form. There you can see on the back. Okay, so we have Sarah, Mary, Winifred, Sarah, Mary. There we go. It shows how tired I am, okay? It was an early morning with a little PCJ this morning. He's napping finally, and we'll see how long he stays asleep, but he might be wiggling awake in any minute now. So let's continue on. So we've got Winifred, Sarah, Mary, classic Halloween film to watch every Halloween season, and we were able to get these all for, again, only $1.18. Amazing deal. So we have those 3 there. All right, the next one I have is we've got the Addams Family pops. Love it. Classic show from the 60s, I think, is when Addams Family was out. Long before my time, but I used to watch it on reruns on like Nick at Night and other channels that would have it. So we have first of all, Uncle Fester, Walgreens exclusive, with the little light bulb in his mouth. Now, a lot of people were disappointed with this one because it does not glow in the dark. And there was, I guess, more of a rumor that it was going to glow in the dark, because there is no one out there that glows in the dark that I've seen, unless someone made a custom version of it. But I do agree. I do think they should have done that. I think that would have been a smart idea to have the light bulb glow or something like that. That would have been a good idea. But that's our first Addams Family Pop. We got Uncle Fester there. And then we have Morticia Addams. Okay. And now I wonder if they're going to make another... They've made these Addams Family Pops. Now they have the new animated movie that's in theaters right now, and they made pops of those characters as well. Are we going to get a third version based on the original Addams Family movie from the early 90s? You know, starring, Raul Julia and Christina Ricci and so forth, and Christopher Lloyd. So it'd be interesting to see if we get another version, because, I mean, that'd be the most versions of pops, maybe even for one, series or something. Then finally we have Gomez Addams. Okay, so I'm happy we got both Morticia and Gomez. And then we have Uncle Fester as well. Now the only ones missing from the table here, we've got Wednesday, Pugsley, and Cousin It. And there's also a Lurch figure, which I'd like to find those are the three if I can. But we got these three here. Now we have Gomez, as you see. But that's not the only Gomez. Because we also got the Chase Gomez Pops. And not one, but two. Yes, we got two Chase Gomez Pops. Again, only $1.18 each. Oh, such a good deal. So that's, same series and everything. The only difference between this one and the regular one is he's holding a sword, a fencing sword. That's the only difference, unfortunately. It's weird how they do that. Change a little bit more, make it a little more different. Just, it seems lazy how they're doing that. Even like there's a new Jumanji figure on the Robin Williams film, where the only difference between the two Alan Parrish figures is one's holding a knife, the other one's not. It's so lazy. But we're not done there. Okay, so we go from the Addams Family to the Munsters, and we found a Walgreens exclusive Herman Munster with the chauffeur hat. I wonder if they're going to come out with a pop ride of the Munsters, vehicle that looks like a hearse. That would be awesome. I'd love to see that. So we have Herman Munster, Walgreens exclusive. I think that's only my second Munsters character. I have Grandpa Munster I bought a long time ago, maybe like 4 years ago now I've had it. All right, moving on, we have the final Walgreens exclusive, Dracula Universal Monsters. They released a bunch of Universal Monster stuff. They had the Universal Monster Mystery Minis. They had the Bend-Em figures. And then they had the Universal Monster Pop. They had Frankenstein's monster last year where he's holding the flower. That was the Walgreens exclusive that you could get during Halloween season last year. I think it was that one along with the Invisible Man. Those were the two that you could get last year, which I was fortunate to find both of those last year. But I wasn't able to find the Chase Invisible Man last year. I was still looking for that one, but I'm sure it's crazy pricey now. But I don't have any of the original Universal Monster character pops from when they were first released. I think they came out 2013, 2014, something like that, and that was right before I started getting into pops. I had just started getting pops late 2014 or so is when my wife and I started getting into the pops collection. And I regret not knowing about these earlier or getting into them earlier, because a lot of really cool pops came out back then that I really would love to have nowadays, but they are so insanely priced. It's so crazy. But I'm happy to have this one. So I have a Dracula Funko Pop finally. Next up, I found this pop. They have two different ones. They have an original Hannibal Lecter pop that came out in whatever time it was, a few years ago. And I think it's the one where he's actually on the stretcher. He's got the straight jacket on and the little muzzle mask and everything. But this is a new version where they had the blood splatter on the packaging. You can see up close there. And then he has blood all over his mouth and his shirt. And he's holding the nightstick. And if you've seen Silence of the Lambs, spoiler alert, this is where he's in the cage in the middle of the giant room. And the guard comes in and he's already found a way to, unlock his handcuffs. And proceeds to just, beat the guard to death and then is able to escape prison. So that's a cool scene. And it's a cool, variation on the pop. So I like that. So been looking forward to that one. That is a new one that just came out this year, so it's not that old or hard to find at the time right now. And last but not least, this was I think all of these were the pops you could find during the Halloween season. I don't know if there's any other ones that Walgreens had, but this is the last one that they had at one store, which was Pennywise with a balloon. This is from It Chapter 2, which I have not seen yet, but Pennywise the clown, and he's holding a balloon in his hand. Not sure if you can see it. I'll just show you the box. It says, I heart dairy. Alright. I guess there's the other different versions of Pennywise. I know there's a Walmart exclusive version of Pennywise of some sort. I don't know what he does different. But, yeah, so that is our final pop there. So, an amazing haul, in my opinion. Again, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pops. We paid $1.18 each. We paid like what we would pay for one of these. We got all of these. So, amazing deal. If you haven't checked out Walgreens, go run. You might be able to still find some stuff. I just went to a Walgreens yesterday, and they still had a rack that they had set up in the front of the store and just piled all their leftover Halloween stuff. And they still had a bunch, and most of it was decorations. And they did have a couple of minifigures and such, but that was about it. So you might get lucky. Now, before we wrap this up, even though this is more of a pop review, pop haul, I want to share one other item, because I don't think I need to do a whole video on these, because there's only 4 items to show, so not a whole lot. But I also picked these up at Walgreens, along with the pops you see here. And that's the Bend-Ems Universal Monster figures. And I was fortunate to find all 4. So we have Dracula. Okay, and close up on his face there. This a little better focus. There we go. The bendable, posable, collectible by Sunny Days. Okay, and yeah, Dracula. Then we have the creature from the Black Lagoon. And then the Wolfman. And finally we have Frankenstein's monster. They just put Frankenstein, of course, but it is Frankenstein's monster. Or, you know, who wants to debate that still? I don't know. But interesting thing about these is I went to a few different Walgreens before Halloween, even like during October, and I saw that they started carrying Batman DC Bend-Em characters, and they had them in their toy section. Then I went into another location, and they had these Bend-Em character figures, and they had started putting them in their Halloween section next to the minis and the pops and whatnot. And I saw that, and I was like, oh, cool. So I guess that's just a Halloween merch item. So we'll be on the lookout for those if maybe they go on clearance and whatnot. The store I found these at, I went to the Halloween area, and I found they had all 4. They had a basket. They had a shopping cart full of them, and no one was buying them for whatever reason. And so I grabbed one of each because I just wanted one of each, and then went to the register, and I was buying these along with I think 2 pops, and I had a couple of minis and a bag of candy. So went to the register. Everything rang up 90% off except these. They rang up full price. They were $5.99 each. And I asked them, I said, well, are these on clearance too? Because they were over that shopping cart next to the whole pile of Halloween stuff. And the guy goes, oh, yeah. There's not ringing up correctly. And so he changed the price and gave me the 90% off. And I got them for 59 cents each instead of $6. I got them for 60 cents each. Funny thing is, I don't believe these are actually supposed to be part of the Halloween merch. I think they're actually supposed to be in the toy section along with the Batman DC Bend-Ems. And just fortunate that they went ahead and gave it to me because it was a Universal Monster to go along with the pops and the minis that are available as well for their Halloween stuff. So I don't think I was supposed to get them for that discount, but they were willing to do it. So who am I going to argue? If I don't want to pay $6 each. I want to pay 60 cents. So so that was a heck of a deal there too. So all in all, I mean, you're looking at what, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. You're looking at over $120 of merch here. We really paid about 12, 13, maybe $15. So yeah, and I can't believe it. I'm amazed. So yeah, just wanted to share this with y'all of my Walgreens experience of Halloween merchandise. Again, I waited until it was 90% off to go check out the stores, and then it was just dumb luck that I was able to find sporadically. Of course, I found a few at every other store. I would find a couple of different items, and then was able to make the whole collection of the 2019 Funko Pops. So I'm a happy guy, and I recommend you guys going out there and checking out your Walgreens, see if you can find anything else that they still have. Well, thanks as always for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned because I have more Halloween merch that I will be unboxing very soon. If you follow me on Twitter and Instagram, you know what's coming. So be ready for that. I can't wait to unbox a couple of cases of Halloween Mystery Minis. Yes, we will be unboxing Universal Monster and It Chapter 2 full cases very soon. So stay tuned for that. Talk to y'all later. This is PCJ. Signing out.